I'm Zach and I'm cycling around the world. This means 29,000 grueling kilometres on my bike over a period of 11 months. I'll pass through 21 countries on my way to completing a full circumnavigation, starting and finishing in the UK. I leave on May 1st, 2012. I'll kick things off from Calais in France and head east. A month of 110 to 145 kilometre days through Central and Eastern Europe will take me to Istanbul in Turkey. After conquering the Turkish mountains in northern Iran, things will heat up as I cross eastern Iran, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan, where temperatures could nudge at 50 degrees. My route then takes me across the Pamir Mountains in Tajikistan, one of the world's few remaining untouched wildernesses. As well as turning 23, I'll climb through remote mountain passes to heights in excess of 4,600 metres. That's over half the height of Everest on a bike. After I leave the Pamirs, things don't exactly get any easier, as I head straight into a 1,200 kilometre crossing of the vast Taklamakan Desert, a place affectionately known by the locals as the Desert of Death. Western China's emptiness will eventually give way though, as I cut a path through densely populated eastern China, following the Great Wall to Beijing. From here I fly south to Perth, to prepare for the 4,500 kilometre crossing in Australia. If the smattering of lethal wildlife in the outback doesn't get me, I'll arrive at Sydney exhausted by yet more roasting temperatures and searing winds. After Australia, I fly to New Zealand to cycle the length of the country, from the volcanoes of North Island to the windswept glaciers of South Island. A Kiwi Christmas should put some fuel back in the tank, and I'll fly to Los Angeles to tackle the USA. The Trans-American section will provide an uncomfortable contrast with the previous 22,000 kilometres, with freezing winter temperatures sure to offer up a raft of new physical and mental challenges. I'll cover the 5,000 kilometres in about 6 weeks, finishing up in Miami. After thawing out, I'll fly to Portugal to complete the circuit with a final 2,000 kilometre push back up to the UK. When you crunch the numbers, this adds up to about 29,000 kilometres on the bike. I'll pass through 21 countries, and when I'm done, after 11 months or so, I'll have cycled around the world.